Okay, so here's my third camp. Well, technically my fourth camp, since first camp was really in the back of the truck driving out here. And at Antelope Island, which I don't think I got any video of. It's up by north of Salt Lake City, sitting in the middle of the Great Salt Lake. And there's a whole bunch of, I guess, bison or buffalo, mule deer. I think I saw one coyote, bunch of rabbits, and like most things out west, there's just a ton of little critters running around like mice and squirrels. There's another cow. Actually, the cows are sort of here with me. I don't know if we can get a look at any of them, but there were over here a second ago. Yeah, it looks like there's one right there. I mentioned that the cattlemen bring them down up here in the summer for the cooler climate and the better grazing. And then they're going to start to bring them back down in a little bit, because it's just going to get way too cold up here. As a matter of fact, this is part of Fish Lake National Forest, and I don't know, it encompasses a lot of property. It's an offshoot of the Wasatch Mountains. It looks like, can't really see. The clouds too well, but it looks like a lot of the clouds are breaking up. The clouds we were looking at before were out of the east, and they're never the clouds you really have to worry about. Out here, it's the clouds out of the west that give everyone concern, primarily because on this side of the mountain you can't see them, and they can be particularly nasty coming out of the Pacific, dropping as much as 50 feet of snow here. As a matter of fact, I think they shut these forests down for the cattlemen and for camping and fishing, as well as foresting, in about a month or so, towards the end of October, because the roads get impassable with so much snow. Turns out, after I made camp, pitching the tent, putting all that wood around there to keep the cows from stepping on top of me in the middle of the night, I realized that there was another dead tree right over my head. Fortunately, this one is facing away from me. Unfortunately, behind me is the east, and that's where the wind was blowing. It was blowing probably about 35-40 miles an hour last night. Since we're up here around 8,500 feet, that drops the temperature by about 4 to 5 degrees every 1,000 feet from the desert, where it was 85, and the wind chill at about, 30-40 miles an hour is maybe another 20. So it got really cold last night. I guess, let's see, that's 8, that's 40 degrees plus another 20. I guess it dropped around 60 degrees from 85, so it was in the 20s last night. Pretty cold. Not so bad. I guess I'll try and climb back up to the top of that peak a little bit and get some pictures as the sun burns off some of these clouds. I'll see if I can get some pictures of the trout jumping. They were going crazy a little while ago. There's a ripple right there where one just jumped a second ago. Alright. Oops. It's getting a little jumpy. I don't see anything happening on the surface. I'll just have to show you when I catch a few.